Roblox at all. He filed an appeal and then it got denied and he stayed banned forever, I guess. I made a new account. So I mean, they got the right guy for the wrong reasons. This next guy you may recognize. This is Doublebox, a semi-popular Roblox YouTuber who had like 20,000 subscribers. And you know, he was a really nice guy, made really good content, which is why when you look up his name, it is all scamming allegations. Basically, this guy wanted to quit Roblox and quit YouTube and stuff. But before he did that, he did what we call an exit scheme and scammed a trusting fan out of 12 million Robux. Yeah, 12 million. Now, the very last account is FazeApex, who created Baldi's Basics Parkour Obby. And that's all you need to know. Bye.
Remember Marcus Markovich?
You gotta make that!
Well, he got fired.
Marcus, get off the court.
Oh! That wasn't nice. Nothing but bad news for the Iowa Stallions.
What an idiot.
Mr. Markovich, I will offer you community service, coaching adults with intellectual disabilities.
Your Honor, we talking
Whoa. No boo-boo words.
Okay, fellas, we're gonna do a simple ball handling exercise.
My girlfriend loves this.
It's impossible to coach these guys. You don't have to turn them into the Lakers. They just need to feel like a team.
We're gonna need some help. You're getting a player off the injured list. Welcome to the team, Constantina. What's with the boogie board?
You do you, I do me, okay? Where do you got this guy?
He just showed up one day.
This is my sister, Alex. You wanna do couple karaoke with us?
I don't like
I get
karaoke.
knocked down.
Then I get up again.
You're never gonna keep me down.
You know the game better than anybody.
You gotta defend over here.
You got to learn to build relationships.
I'm new to all this.
Yeah, can tell.
Hey, we got next.
Don't make me say it.
Make you say what?
That's a boo-boo word.
We got next.
Coach, this doesn't feel right.
I should be coaching in the NBA.
Well, you never know where things could lead.
No doubt.
You can get this team to the Special Olympics finals. You might be ready to be back in the NBA.
We've been following your incredible story, Coach. Marcus is just one win away from qualifying for the regional tournament.
I don't know if you're brave or crazy,
Give me a hug, coach.
but I know this is your shot at being champions.
Girlfriend problems?
That was fun.
You were passable.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Makes sense.
Oh, what, am I that bad looking?
You know McConaughey.
I documented the craziest Minecraft to ever happen over the last decade, such as the rare seeds, greatest accomplishments, and most elaborate inventions. So today, I narrowed years of these game-breaking highlights and events down into just the best ones, starting in 2009, where the first ever flying exploits was discovered. When the initial version of the game was launched, there was a feature that allowed you to save your position with R and teleport back to that position with Enter. By repeatedly spamming and resetting these save points while jumping in the air, you could use it to fly to the world's sky limit where you'd get stuck and have to manually crash your game to escape. Now, the only thing better than flying glitches are duplication glitches, and in 2009, during the InfDev version of the game, we would historically see the first one ever discovered. By building a small 2x1 hole with a 2x2 wall beside it and throwing whatever item you want to duplicate right on the corner of the wall, the last item dropped into the hole will magically become infinite, allowing you to use it as much as you wanted. Now, because of Minecraft being so bare bones in 2009, these glitches and builds were really the only highlights, but but going into 2010, we would start to see history being made. A player by the name of Imported Socks came across this gigantic monolith that generated mysteriously while playing on a survival world. It looked as if a chunk of the world was just raised up to the 128 block sky limit, which left a hollowed out pit of water on the inside. Monoliths like this were only generated due to extremely rare circumstances while the terrain was processing, but this is just the start of 2010's best moments. Because that same year, possibly the most historic Minecraft feature to ever exist was discovered, the Farlands. Located 12 million blocks away from spawn, in old versions of Minecraft, you could find the most insane world generation glitch in the game's history. This ant maze looking terrain acted as the world borders we have today, but what most people don't realize is the Farlands don't just end at 12 million blocks. Throughout the years, people like Ant Venom have pushed Minecraft world generation limits to see secrets way past the Farlands, one of which can be found 25 million blocks below bedrock, where you can find a similar looking world generation anomaly where there's just a bunch of these extremely surreal and man-made looking caves everywhere inside. Minecraft's best moments weren't just limited to terrain generation though, because back in 2010, players figured out multiple ways to fly using pigs. One way was to repeatedly reel in a pig with a fishing rod, which would bypass Isaac Newton's laws of gravity, but the success rate wasn't so high. Spamming snowballs at it over and over again though, now you got yourself a working rig. This alpha version was also around the time that Notch decided to add in the Nether to the game, and while developing the portals, he accidentally left in a very funny feature. By simply pressing F4, you could literally spawn in Nether portals out of thin air, and some players who found this on Reddit even contested each other who could make the most insane structure using this glitch. And you know what? I'll even give this one a go. Perfect. Now, going into 2011 during the beta phase of the game, we would finally start to see more features leading to the community making history, such as simulating a live webcam in Minecraft. User Nate Viniconis coded a building program that would create blocks matching the exact color and location of what was in front of his camera in real time. From doing the Mr. Beast pose, capturing himself juggling, and even simulating his cat going crazy. This is definitely the best moment of its time, but we're still only at the beginning. Built by the internet for the win, this is the first ever Minecraft Redstone computer. Built up of several intricate wires and memory programs, this ancient CPU is able to do simple mathematics such as addition, subtraction, and the Fibonacci sequence. But the craziest part about it is that it was also made completely in survival mode since creative didn't even exist yet. As you can see, he said, let me make my block of choice dirt. The community didn't stop pushing the newly added redstone there though, because just a few months later, players would discover probably the most overpowered and cool looking duplication glitches seen to this day. By just connecting a fast round clock to two sticky pistons, powering them, and then placing a block in between, the block will be duplicated infinitely, basically printing money out of thin air.
Wait, Sip, don't you think that many diamonds could maybe cause some bad inflation?
What is inflation? Now, during the start of 2012 and going into 2013, we'd finally start to see Minecraft boom in popularity with every single update. Millions of players started to flock in, insane Minecon events were hosted, and hundreds of YouTubers that made people's childhoods began making videos. This whole period just had so many highlights as it was the golden age of Minecraft, but probably the most notable of them all was later on in 2014, when the Danish government decided to create a 1-to-1 scale replica of their entire country. Coming in at over 4 trillion blocks and more than a terabyte of data, this server is exactly what you'd find in Denmark, but in Minecraft. It was meant to act as a cool experience for residents to see and build onto their houses in the game, but they made a huge mistake. They disabled players from placing TNT, but they completely forgot to disable TNT minecarts. As soon as this was discovered, Americans flocked to the server to grief every single building they could find, blowing up houses to place tanks and flags all over the innocent ruins. This led to a Denmark national emergency as they shut down the server with the intention of never opening it up again. Following that interesting moment, in 2015, seed finding started to gain some popularity as we could see players discovering new rarities. One of which being a village house on this 1.8 seed that generated almost all the way up at sky limit, which has its foundation stretching over 150 blocks tall to the ground. Skyscrapers would generate like this because either a house somehow spawned on top of a floating island and the code said, no, you need to be on the ground, or it's simply just the alpha of the village at work asserting dominance. However, that wasn't the only seed, as this one found by the Punslinger goes against all laws of Minecraft. Every single sheep herd you find on this seed will always have a pink sheep a part of it, despite the 1 in 642 chance of them actually spawning. Staying on the topic of world gen, in 2016, repeating seeds were discovered, which could be considered the greatest terrain generation bug of all time. With a 1 in 140 trillion chance of coming across one randomly, repeating seeds are a phenomenon where a feature of of a Minecraft world is repeated over and over again all the way to the world borders. From infinite mine shafts, a line of diamond doors stretching on forever, and even this infinitely generating lava ravine, which has to be one of the coolest seeds that has ever been found. But there's still one feature of a Minecraft world that has been the same for the game's entire history: bedrock. While players have found various bedrock breaking exploits throughout the years, none of them come close to Psycraft's extremely fast bedrock breaking machine. In 2017, members of this Minecraft server invented a flying machine that uses TNT, a headless piston exploit, and extremely precise timing to confuse the game into removing bedrock. The main goal of doing this was not just to break the game, but also make history by creating a 1 million block recreation of Skyblock. Now, this invention right here would mark the beginning of breaking Minecraft, as all of the years prior, technical Minecraft wasn't taken very seriously. But going into 2018, the community started to push Minecraft to its absolute limits with new discoveries and techniques. One group of players figured out how to manipulate Minecraft's RNG to control things such as turning on and off the weather, causing hundreds of more mobs to spawn than usual, and even making it so every time you would mine an ore with a fortune pickaxe, you would get the maximum amount of drops. This discovery would spark some of the craziest Minecraft inventions to ever be made, such as Prototech's lightning farm, which manipulates not only the weather, but hundreds of skeleton horsemen into spawning every single minute. Now, if that wasn't doing the impossible already, once again on the Prototech SMP, players invented an Ender Dragon farm, which is one of the most overpowered farms to this day. Showcased by RaiseWorks, this farm repeatedly resummons the Ender Dragon and uses pistons to push it into a single TNT blast chamber. While doing so, the player is also loading in and out of chunks, which somehow manipulates the game into dropping maximum XP every single time the dragon dies. The XP will then flow to the player in the minecarts, gaining around 6 million points per hour without even moving a single muscle. So now, players have completely revolutionized RNG and XP farming, but what about mining? Well, this is the Super Quarry, the most efficient mining method ever created on the Psycraft server. It's a giant moving slimestone machine which takes blocks that are in its path and automatically removes them with the use of TNT dupers. Overall, it can clear out over 400,000 blocks an hour, leaving this absolute wasteland of a perimeter. This would be one of the last major technological milestones of 2018, and just looking at the game's highlights, going from random alpha bugs found in our survival world to intentionally breaking the game is honestly kind of nostalgic. Alright, so now let's fast forward to 2020 when we would see some of Minecraft's glitchiest moments in history. During snapshot 20W13A, a player discovered that if you simply die inside of this version, you will be put into spectator mode and survival mode at the same time. But the weirdest part is that you can punch yourself to death, and upon being killed, you will become stuck in this third-person state forever, almost as if you've entered the fourth dimension. Now, if that wasn't already a Mojang bruh moment, in the exact snapshot right after this one, Striders turned into the most overpowered mob in the entire game. If you were to ride a Strider up against a wall, it would suddenly start going Mach 5 through the nether. Not only did they go fast, but if you reeled one in with a fishing rod from above, then mounted onto its mid-air, the Strider would start to fly and you'll actually be able to pilot it. It was also in 2020 where this very strange 1/3 end portal was discovered. Now, every single end portal has a 1 in 1 trillion chance of generating with each Eye of Ender in place, which one on this seed did. But it also happened to generate right on a chunk border, which glitched the portal into activating only 1/3 of it, which I didn't even think was possible. Staying on the topic of world generation findings, in 2021, Matthew Boland discovered something that would change the way humans played Minecraft forever, being able to find diamonds just by using a swamp clay patch. Quickly spreading across the entire community, no SMP was safe from players logging on and being full diamond within minutes. I even got banned once from this guy's SMP just because he thought McYum and I were X-raying, just because he didn't know about the strats. Similar to this, you could use lapis and other world features to locate the diamonds, and it wasn't a surprise that Mojang immediately patched this in the next update. Matthew Boland says it might be possible that fire patches in the nether could be used to find ancient debris, and if discovered, could be so powerful the world would never be the same. Continuing on with 2021's highlights, we would also see the historic rise of artificial intelligence in Minecraft. While people like Techo Technicia have designed sophisticated baritone bots to complete the steps of beating the game, organizations like Minerl went further, creating a human brain in the world of Minecraft that learns different behaviors based off of punishments and rewards. For example, they started off by putting these groups of robots into a new world with no prior knowledge of the game at all, as if a human was thrown onto Earth for the first time. The robots were then given points based on the type of blocks they mined, so as time went on, these robots learned what blocks give more points like diamonds and what blocks to avoid mining, all from their own judgment. Although this is still very much in the works, with how much AI has improved recently, I can definitely see it changing Minecraft very soon. 2020 2021 also happened to be the year of peak seed finding. From players cracking the original Herobrine seed to play on, finding the biggest cactus ever coming in at 23 blocks tall, and even a seed that has everything you need to beat the game just in the spawn chunk, it's clear there truly isn't a limit of discoveries in this game. Around the same time, players also showed that there isn't a limit to mob farms either, because the Hypnos Minecraft server created a contraption called EPS that produces 3.7 million hostile mobs an hour. By using a series of platforms and nether portals placed in this gigantic void perimeter, hostile mobs will spawn and instantly be teleported into the nether at an absurdly fast rate, where they are grouped together, executed, and their item drops are collected. The level of technology that went into this, and even the decoration just around the contraption, is definitely the pinnacle of mob farming. Okay, let's take a quick second away from all these dramatic moments and insane technologies and appreciate the most realistic Minecraft texture pack ever made. Released in 2021, these textures covering every single block in the game costed me a whole $40, but the amount of detail the blocks and atmosphere on this texture pack has definitely makes it worth it, since it's just so calming. Sometimes it's just nice to get away from the wife and yeah. Oh, hold on guys, my PC is kind of getting loud right now. Alright, so as we go into 2022, the best moments at this point become greater than any in history due to discoveries, competitiveness, and new features. Starting in April, where for the first time ever, players figured out how to become immortal in survival Minecraft. During my Best Player Simulate Civilization events, one of the 3 teams had engineered stasis chambers for an upcoming war, which would use ender pearls to teleport them back to their base if they were ever in danger. But the craziest part is that they use an update suppressor to manipulate the stasis chambers into teleporting them back automatically when it detected there were no more totems in their inventory. With this, they won the war by repeatedly fighting the other team, teleporting back after running out of totems, getting more totems at base, and then going back to fighting. But this wasn't the first time players in my events pushed limits, because during my 24-hour redstone competition, the geniuses participating built some of the best Minecraft inventions I've ever seen. One of the players, Mythical Pingu, had created a gigantic slimestone tank which could move around while shooting off TNT, and even being equipped with a giant nuke on top. There was also Cubic Meter, who had created a wither farm. This was done by loading an arrow into a blast chamber at the top of this tower while igniting hundreds of TNT, which would shoot the arrow down so quickly it would one-shot the wither right before another one was created. Now, all of these inventions and other highlights shown throughout this video are impressive, but in my personal opinion, I still think there's one moment that tops every single thing mentioned in this video. The day unobtainable items like bedrock, end portal frames, and barriers were obtained for the first time in survival Minecraft. On June 27th, 2022, all of the people on screen right now discovered the falling block exploit, which is described as one of the greatest exploits in the entirety of gaming history. By using extremely intricate redstone machinery and combining the binary codes of different blocks such as water, sand, and anvils, these players were somehow able to generate entirely new items out of thin air, such as command blocks, end portal frames, and spawners, which when broken will actually drop the item for the player to use. And now we're in 2023 and things have gone so extreme and complicated. Sometimes I wish I could just go back in time to when things were simple. Huh? Wait, where am I? Tax fraud? $54 million all being laundered with the car wash? Albuquerque, I know nothing about Albuquerque, New Mexico. I think I need a lawyer. I think I need a lawyer, please.
Make the wait a visual escape with custom deep sea signage. Fast Signs. Make your statement.
Minecraft Superflat starts the player off with villages, lava to make nether portals, and the stronghold. But what if all those were gone? Lesser YouTubers have tried this challenge, but every one of them used structures. Is it possible to defeat the Ender Dragon in a world with no end portals, and the only blocks that exist are dirt and bedrock? Alright, this is gonna be the easiest challenge ever. First, let's find some food. You see, I'm playing in hardcore, so if I run out of hunger, I die. Woo, sheep. I'm sure they weren't related. No, I'm not 100% sure how to get to the nether, or for that matter, the end yet, but I'll figure that out later. For now, it's time to hunt. And while I'm gathering food, it's time to tell you that this month's charity is the food bank. For every subscriber this video gets, we'll donate 5 cents to their cause. Ooh, you think you're getting away? Ah! Not so tough now, are you, Slowpoke? Alright, so to get to the end, we're gonna need a wandering trader. But before we worry about him, we gotta make a plan on how not to die first nightfall. As you know, mobs can spawn on every single one of these dirt blocks, which is a lot. So unless I want to reenact The Walking Dead every night, we need to put a stop to that. And the only way to do that is to delete the world. Sorta. You see, mobs cannot spawn on bedrock, so we're gonna mine out this 100 by 100 area all the way down to the bedrock layer, which by my calculations will take about 14 hours. Oh boy. And since so many of you thought my last video was fake, Trenton, I decided to stream some of this on my Twitch. And I linked below over 30 hours of footage from this challenge. Okay, so this is an issue. Shoot. I don't have a lot of food. He's looking at me. I don't trust him. My protection one boots will take me there. Ah! Uh-oh! 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 As the great Sun Tzu once said, the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Oh, I'm so dead. All right, let's see if we can get him close. Oh, now there's a slime. Oh, give me those toes. Yeah, hit the slime. More toes. Easy. All right, we're just gonna lock these guys up. Anyway, I've been keeping this army of slimes near me to prevent normal mobs from spawning since they fill the mob cap. If I tried to mine all this dirt without them, I'd die on the first night. Unfortunately though, patrols don't count towards mob cap, so just learned that the hard way. Welcome back. That only took 16 hours. Welcome. All right, with the hole ready, let's put up some walls to prevent slimy boys from coming in. Now, to get our emeralds, we're gonna need armor. Our only way to get armor is going to be by killing zombies and skeleton, and our best way to do that is the Mob Grinder 9000. It's a line. Now, to prevent mobs from spawning on top, I'll need to place wool carpets, and I don't have enough wool. Time to go borrow some wool from some sheep. All right, now that we have a little bit of carpet, it's time to smack some legs. Wait, what? Oh, I'm gonna die. Why are these so fast? Oh, this isn't good. Get back, you gremlins. I need to not play this game for a few days. We have done it. We have a full set of armor. Alright, it's not the greatest, but what this means is now we can get emeralds. One of the biggest roadblocks from getting the elytra in the end. And how are we gonna do it? By exiting the game. And restarting it in 1.14, you silly goose. Now, that probably didn't make a lot of sense, so let me explain. You see, in Snapshot 18W46A, patrols were temporarily buffed in the game. Our favorite mercenaries out to kill anything they see and butcher the lives of... Oh, they no longer kill babies. Wait, they killed babies? In 1.14, patrols spawned Vindicators, and when killed, a Vindicator had a chance of dropping some emeralds. Also in 1.14, patrols spawn much more frequently. Now we just need to get to the grass and then AFK for a while in a zone to get... Huh. Well, that was quick. Alright, I should just be able to sit here and snipe. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. Oh! Stay back. How? Okay, let's see if I can sneak my way to get this first emerald. We'll grab the banner. Nope, they found me, they saw me. No. I had drastically underestimated how hard this was going to be. Now, this might not look like I have a plan, but I have a plan. I'm going to mole my way under the emerald and snatch it. Well, that emerald's a little more chonkier than I remember it. Ooh, it's right there. Oh, he's coming. Oh, please. Ooh, I can lure them down here. That's actually genius. All I had to do was get a couple hundred men with bows, arrows, and axes to chase me down a 1x1 hole. What could go wrong? I have some free candy. Just follow me into the dark cavern. Thank you kindly for your donations. Now that we have our 5 emeralds, we just have to go back to 1.19 and everything will be fine. I hate my life. I'm very excited for the day I never have to look at dirt again. Oh, nope. What? That's it. I'm leaving. I'm digging a new hole somewhere else. Or maybe I can just box them in. Alright, well that's an issue to deal with for another day. For now, it's time to get a wandering trader. Since we only have 5 emeralds, we're gonna have to wait until we get one with an oak sapling. And then once we get the sapling, we can finally go to the nether, and then the end. Now, this took about 20 hours. I didn't always catch the traders, as sometimes I was away from the computer. And when I did, they didn't have what I needed. I linked to the footage below in case you want to see my pain. Oh, shoot. He's being chased. I can't go down. Maybe if I just let him die. He may get away. No, I gotta go down there. The whole challenge held in the balance. If he had my oak sapling, the risk would be worth it. Go. Ooh, more spawning. Don't hit me. Come on. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh, okay, we good? Oh, he doesn't have the sapling. Oh, there's so many. Crap! Nope! That was a waste. Of course. Whoop. Pot up. Yes! Whoa, I need to actually... With this oak sapling, we have unlocked the next crucial step, iron. You see, wood will enable me to make trapdoors, which are crucial in making a mob grinder. The mob grinder will enable us to gather iron from zombies a lot quicker than our previous designs. But since zombies have less than a 2.5% chance of dropping an ingot, this could take a while. The last ingot. You see, we needed iron for the next crucial element, water. Superflat has no water, and water is very important to the later parts of the challenge. However, if we make a cauldron with the iron, we can gather rainwater. Now all we need to do is get enough iron for a bucket and collect the water. Ooh, is that a donkey? I once pet donkey. Donkey boat! Alright, well, donkeys don't fit in boats. Good to know. Just gonna... I have a guard donkey! I'm not going insane. Fun fact, guard donkeys actually exist. I don't think you can own one if you live in a city. You may just want to buy a dog in that case, but if you live on a farm, you could for sure have them. And that's our buckets. Now, using the cauldron, we can extract water. Then using bottles, we can fill it back up. And we have it, an infinite water source. Now, we need villagers if we want to get armor later for when we go to the end. But getting villagers in Superflat is almost impossible. The only way we can do it is by getting a zombie villager and a witch. And I have not such a great idea. Ooh, hello there. Oh. Where'd he go? Oh. Okay, climb into the boat. Oh, that was too easy. I'll take it. This game is handing itself to me. Bruh, no, put it back. Fine, I have more dirt, screw you too. Oh my gosh. I can't even get out of here. Okay, this is ridiculous. I just need a witch. What are those? Okay, come on. Why? This is not a bad idea. Get in the boat! Okay, now the villager. Follow me. Oh, not you. He's using him as a shield. Okay, now right here. Yes. Now, that's half the plan. For this to work, we're gonna need copper, and we need it, like, right now. 3 ingots will enable us to get the villager, but we need it to be raining for this to work. By placing water in the top, we can turn the zombies into drowned. They have a very small percentage chance of dropping the copper that we're gonna need.
This one? Extreme risk taker. Look at her, just playing with fire, joining that questionable public Wi-Fi. Oh, ouch! Don't take unnecessary risks. Stay safer with TELUS Online Security.
4. We got 4. Now we make a lightning rod. Okay, now there might be a little something I didn't tell you guys about. I spent the last 5 hours on and off making this. I'm totally not gonna do anything diabolical or Frankenstein to them. Can it be sideways? Waiting to Google this. Oh, I can't break it. Okay, I might have screwed this up. Seriously, it's gonna stop raining. It worked, it worked! Oh, this is way too slow. Yeah, golden nuggets, baby. Oh no! Donkey, help! You're the worst scarred donkey ever! They just don't stop. Yeah, not so tough now, are ya? Okay, we need 8 ingots. And we got 17 nuggets! I'm taking you all to a nice home. Nothing magical will happen to you, I promise. Oh, I can't believe your owner just left you. Feeding time. Oh, please be enough, please be enough. Yes! Now that we have the gold, all we have to do is... How did I lose him? So, we need a new zombie villager. Come on. Alright, now to convert the zombie villager into a normal villager, we need 2 things. First, the witch has to throw a weakness potion. They only have a 25% chance of doing this. There. Then we right-click the villager with a golden apple, and in the next 5 minutes, it'll cure into a normal villager. Now we just have to do this one more time. Alright, now that we have the
The problem with joining Minecraft servers is that there are rules you cannot break or you'll be banned. But those same rules are what prevents you to be overpowered, and if you're a newbie on the server, you will be up against multiple stacked players that could kill you in an instant. So to combat this, I'll be breaking all of these SMP rules and possibly becoming the strongest player on the SMP. The first rule I need to break is to get netherite armor, because in the server, the only thing you could wear to survive battles is to only equip diamond armor. And with my netherite ingot I got from my last video, this should be easy. I think my chestplate should do, because I'm pretty sure that will help me a lot. Wait, what? Why can't I get it? Okay, can I do this? Maybe. Oh, I actually did it. I actually did it. Okay. Oh my god. I have never seen myself in the netherite for so long. See, the rules that I want to break has some type of code making it incredibly hard to get these illegal items. The thing is, the server has been getting battles where players have obtained fully upgraded netherite armor. That's until they got banned. However, there are still anonymous players that still have these items. If I want to do the same, I'm going to have to cheat through the code. One small issue, that was my last netherite ingot, and I have to do this 3 more times for my other pieces of armor. But getting netherite is annoying and not the only thing I need from breaking these rules. So instead of doing all of that, what if I break a second rule and duplicate as many things I want infinitely? That isn't a real word. But before that, I'm still gonna need 1 netherite ingot to duplicate. Oh boy, this is gonna take forever. Ow. Nether. Oh! Oh, ancient debris. For you, that took about 3 seconds. This took me 3 hours. Either way, the second rule I need to break, one of its requirements needs to have an end portal. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's worth a try. With that in mind, I need to make sure that nobody sees me breaking these rules. Since if somebody sees me with netherite armor, they're most likely going to report me to the admins and ban me. I also know there are multiple strongholds the server has already found, meaning I'm going to have to find a completely new stronghold for me to use. The thing is, with the SMP I'm playing on, there was an announcement saying the server is going to end in the next 5 days. I don't know if that's enough time. And I did a few research on this, and I figured out the 2 strongest players on the server are gonna try to kill everybody. I don't know what they're planning, but either way, I'm not good at PvP at all, so I'm really counting my illegal items to do it for me. With 5 days left to break these rules, hopefully I can get all the illegal items I need to kill them. Oh boy. Alright, after a few thousand blocks, I'm pretty sure I found the stronghold. Oh, I actually found it. With that out of the way, I need to start making my duplication machine. The thing is, for the duplication to work, we're going to have to break the end portal frames. How am I going to do this? But now, whatever these blocks are, they're stronger than bedrock. You can't destroy them with a TNT glitch. So how can I do that in survival Minecraft?
All you need to do this is get a red mushroom, 1 block of dirt, and some bone meal, and then I've got some.
Oh my gosh, bro. I don't even know what that is. Okay, I know where to get bone meal, but where am I gonna get a mushroom? I have never seen that in my life. Okay, they spawn. Okay, they spawn in the nether? What the heck? Okay, whatever. Basically, what I'm gonna do is to use a fully grown mushroom tree, or whatever they call it.
If I make a dish, I can make it a business with Squarespace, where I cook up more success.
Okay, I need to try this in the server. Hold on. This, holy crap. Hold on. What? Bro, why did it? Okay, so from what I'm seeing, to duplicate something, it needs to be a specific part in the hotbar. The issue is the server is like pushing it somewhere else.
Why is it not switching properly on my side? It's not even switching properly. It just goes in my inventory weirdly.
Yeah, that's what happens to me too. Okay, since the block that I want to duplicate is going somewhere else, and I need it to be in a specific part of my hotbar, what if I just filled my inventory up with random blocks? Maybe that will work? What? Okay, weird. Wait,
what just happened?
I just duplicated.
What?
I just actually duplicated.
No way.
Oh, okay, so it actually does work. Oh my god. How much netherite do you have? Because I have my own. I'm gonna use my own.
You also need to put another item, like yeah, like
I
so.
forgot.
Oh my god. You just duplicated it.
We duplicated 8 times. Oh my, wait, let's try with netherite blocks. Let's try with netherite blocks.
Oh my god. Yeah, go.
Okay. Oh my god, we got 64 blocks of netherite, bro. Oh my god. Let's put every netherite block in this shulker box. I cannot believe I actually did it.
Okay. Can I take like half of them, like duplicate on my side?
Oh yeah. Oh, let's do it together.
Yeah.
All right, let's put you here. With the 2 of us duplicating as much as we can, there is no telling how many items we can get. Look at that. Oh my god. So after 10 minutes of cleaning a mess of diamond blocks and netherite blocks,
that's like
we can't
more than the amount of.
We can't burn.
Oh my god.
I still think we need to break this rule even further, because the last thing I want to do in the last day of the SMP is to be unprepared. So first thing first, I need to upgrade my armor fully to netherite. Hopefully nobody saw that. Bro, look at me.
Oh my god, you look dashing, man.
Thank you. What we could do to become the strongest player on the server is to get an infinite source of enchanted golden apples. Issue is, I don't have any.
I have one.
Oh my god, yeah, duplicate that now. Let me put blocks around you so the server won't make you drop the enchanted golden apple.
Also, don't activate the lever, or else it'll blow up the TNT.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay, let's go. It's working. Oh my god.
How many are you getting?
Yes.
Wait. What the
Oh my
fuck?
god. You can also
Oh my
do
God.
beacons, bro.
You're getting so much.
Oh my god, I just realized if I go check our advancements, we might get in trouble.
Trouble? What do you mean? Holy crap! 2,000 netherite blocks. Bro, look at this. We can't die. We literally cannot die. Oh my gosh. Let me save these for later. With all of these illegal items we duplicated, we were running out of space. A small issue, we're going up against the strongest players on the server, and enchanted golden apples will not be able to cut. And with my spare diamond gear, this should be possible. Now, with the server being glitchy around netherite armor, I could still use hoppers to bypass the server's code. But with it being so glitchy, I am not very confident this will work. Let me put this duplication machine to the test. This only works, please. You're actually duping them. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. It actually worked, bro. Do it again. Do it again. Oh my god. Look at that, bro. Alright, so I guess we have infinite netherite armor now.
We're absolute criminals.
Bro, we're gods, not criminals.
Okay, you know what? Fair. I like that. I like that.
Slowly but surely, we are getting so much gear to fight in the final day of the SMP. Oh, this is so, bro, the ASMR, bro. Though with this new duplication glitch, we still have a few more rules to break to actually be the strongest players on the server. Another rule we could break is getting crystals. Woo! The issue is, they can be used against us, and they will just end the fight so easily. So for now, if they use crystals, we're gonna use crystals because of how much damage this could do. And plus, I have no idea how to use crystals, so. And with some place routes we got from a few hours ago, we can actually start breaking the rule of getting potions. And with these overpowered potions, I am feeling confident about this final day of the SMP. Now that I think about it, we could duplicate so much stuff and make our own kits to fight the two strongest players on the server. How sick would that be? But before we do that, I need to finish breaking the rule to get potions in case if infinite netherite armor doesn't work. Alright, let's get started.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't want a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side.
Like, look at this, bro. This is all us. With all the potions we made into different shulker boxes, we also made a bunch of kits that could help us in this fight. That includes tridents, god apples, netherite armor, obviously. We're pretty much set, though there is still one issue in hand. With the final day of the SMP coming in 2 days, we don't know the players' plans to destroy the server. And with the buildings being replaced with netherite blocks and some machines that can cause nuclear damage, whatever they're doing, they most likely have something way more powerful than what we're doing. So whatever it is, I don't know if we could stand a chance. So to avoid that from happening, what if we break another rule and ban everybody on the server? Though it may be impossible to do that, with this duplication glitch, we could definitely make it work. Except I have no idea how to create one. So I got into a call with a player who's a master of exploits and is very well known to make an item that could permanently ban a player from a server. Basically how I'm gonna break this rule, I'm gonna use these characters that unfortunately have the most game-breaking data, which I could use to break the server's code and hopefully ban the players who want to destroy the server. This sounds very easy, but the real challenge is to get a bunch of books that has to have 100 pages with these characters, and we do that until we fill up the shulker box. Once it gets destroyed, it should be able to ban anybody in the 32 block radius. And this is illegal, right? So
oh, 100%, yeah. Yeah, this is not gonna be a little, oh yeah, it's fine. No, you're literally banning someone off the server with this. This little box is gonna ban them.
Since what that player showed me was in the creative world,
everyone has said it before, you cannot rely on social media alone to maintain your audience. And if you don't have some form of contact, their number or their email address, they're eventually gonna forget about you or you're gonna lose contact with them. So building that email list took me a few years to really get comfortable, even finding the value in an email. I was like, no one reads email anymore, it's gonna go to spam. So I was pretty skeptical. But once I realized that people don't pull their credit cards out on social media. It's email that you're making investments. And I was like, every course that I've sold,
I'm gonna have to find a way to put that same item in survival Minecraft. The issue is this shulker box can only ban one player at a time, and I need this to work with the entire server. Okay, for the past few hours, we've been trying to figure out multiple designs to break this rule. Because ever since I've been trying to get netherite armor, it's always been glitchy trying to break these rules. And I think this one should be able to do it. With this machine, I'm gonna be using a dropper because it's going to be constantly moving the shulker box with the banned books inside. If I do it right, it should be able to ban everybody that's near the machine by a 32 block radius. If I want this to be possible, I'm gonna have to fill this shulker box with so much books and quills. And boom. Now this isn't actually the ban item. We still haven't put in the little characters that will mess up the server's code. Because before we do that, we're gonna have to find a location where we're gonna ban these players. Since this is going to be my plan B if we lose the fight. If we do actually lose with all this netherite armor, I'm going to try to ban them off the server. And hopefully I'll still become the strongest player. Alright, this should do it. Now let's do this quickly before anybody finds out and get me banned. From what I know, I'm gonna need a huge space for this shulker ban. Once this piston breaks the shulker box, everyone that's near this mountain are going to be banned. With everything ready to go, all I need to do now is to finish my book. And... wait, what? There is no way. Did I just ban myself? Wait. Oh, wait, what just happened? Alright, this is my second attempt. Book too large. Let's start with 12. What? Okay, this isn't good. I'm pretty sure the server's code has something to do with it. The issue is the final day of the SMP is tomorrow, and whatever the strongest players on the server are planning, I'm gonna need this to work if I want to win. I don't know if I need to make a full page of these characters, but for some reason doing half doesn't break my game. Hopefully this does enough damage to the server's code than a full page one. Alright, shulker box is ready. Let me just cover this up so nobody finds this machine. And done. The next step to finish this machine, as you can see, there's a redstone path to pull the trigger. Because I'm gonna use Laffy to pull the lever so it could ban me and everybody else on the server, leaving Laffy the only player that survives this whole thing. Yeah, I know, it's my great sacrifice. Anyways, with the pathway finished, I set up everything I needed to make sure that this ban machine actually works. Let me turn this off real quick before I ban myself. After I show Laffy my shulker box, he agreed to pull the lever. So with that out of the way, we only have 12 hours left to prepare for the final fight. And I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm hoping. And we're done. So for the remaining time we have, we are going to be practicing PvP to fight off the strongest players on the server and be on top. And let me tell you, I think we're pretty set for this.
Lodi, what are you doing, bro?
I guess I'm preparing. With less than 3 hours of the end of the SMP, I should be good to go. The thing is, I know that most of the players in this SMP have the most destructive plans for this fight. And if I die to them, I don't want to die over and over again when I respawn. Because most likely or not, there will be people trying to find our base and bed trap me. That's why I'm going to use a respawn anchor.
Right?
What are you doing? That's his plan. That's his plan. Anchors and end crystals, bro.
Did not know that could do that. But luckily for me, everyone in the entire
crystals.
Right?
What are you doing? That's his plan. That's his plan. Anchors and end crystals, bro.
Did not know that could do that. But luckily for me, everyone in the entire server are planning to team up to kill these two strongest players that's been causing chaos for the last 5 days. I don't think they're gonna stand a chance, so I'm just gonna stay up my guard. However, there is a big problem. Apparently, the admin is fixing the server, and for some reason, he was switching the plugins that affects my banned shulker box machine. Before the final fight starts, I'm gonna need to make sure that that ban machine actually does work, because if the admins are taking things out from the server, it could cause heavy damage to my shulker ban. Oh, why can I not join? Oh, it's up. Cool. Okay, I can probably duplicate this if I do it right now. All right, fill the inventory up. Yes. Okay, it's working. Yeah, it's duplicating for me.
I'm checking.
Okay, good.
Wait, okay. I did the plugin check just to make sure everything was there. What is the ban item plugin?
I think it's just for banning some items, like you know, like
Wait, do you think the plugin? Wait, so that's the service code? Oh, banning items. I don't know if the ban book thing is gonna work anymore. Okay, I have to try. So what's our time? anyways?
We have 10 minutes, but I think half an hour then, because we need to wait for Joe.
Okay, so I definitely have time for this. Okay. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. What's our Purper? What? They switch it back?
Yeah, it's not vanilla anymore.
Then why? Oh my god.
The whole reason they had it,
bro.
yeah.
Oh my god. Then why? Why did they switch it back?
Because the plugin was broken. That's why it was in vanilla in the first place. So you're fixing it.
Oh my god. Hopefully the service code didn't destroy the banned shoulder box. I just gotta hope that those characters have enough game data to ban those players. Alright, well, let's go to spawn for the final fight. Hopefully my illegal items from breaking these rules are enough to kill the strongest players on the server. With that, I teamed up with a few people that agreed to help me to kill these strongest players. I also remade my spawn points, so whenever I die, I should be able to spawn in here and get some gear. With that, oh, that's a lot of people. I'm really gonna have to hope that this shulker box is gonna work. After I went to spawn, we figured out that—
Wait, okay, Squid and JJ are the ones who duped the netherite.
How do you know?
I see them building out of it right now.
The two strongest players having this ability to duplicate, we're not the only ones that have these illegal items. In order to make sure I was correct, I need to see their strategies closely. Luckily for me, one of my teammates had placed down a new TNT-sized explosion near the two strongest players. And if somehow they survive that, my only way to win is breaking the rule to ban everybody.
Yeah, I'm there.
It started. I'm
pulling over to them. I'm chugging.
Okay, land feet now.
No. Do it.
It doesn't. Oh, I'm so stuck.
Oh my god!
Where are you at?
Is that? Wait.
Stop. Who's this?
Wait, okay,
He's
so going
alive.
Get Squid. Everyone get Squid.
Help. Squid. Bro, how is he alive? Oh my god,
Dude, look at this hole we made.
He's over here. In this big hole. He's in the very deepest hole. Yeah,
he's in the deep hole.
He's trying to pull out. He's using crystals. Oh my. I'm gonna stay on my guard.
Okay, Squid's just going down.
Okay. JJ has crystals. JJ, I had crystals and I died, and JJ's using them now.
Oh, dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Wait, I'm going behind what's it called? Squid, and I'm just gonna crystal.
Do it now, Rian. Rian, do it now.
Oh, frick.
How is bro not dead?
What's happening? Why is this guy saying illegal?
How is he not dead? He should be dead.
Bro.
I can't drown. The zombie kill me, bro. Hurry.
How is he
Oh
not
my
dead?
god.
I'm a truth one. Lumpy, where you at?
Crap, dude.
I think there's something going on with JJ and Squid, bro. They're not dying when they should be.
Yeah.
Fact, paying lower investment fees can be costly. Independent research has shown that over